What's up, y'all? We here to talk about the Backrooms movie that just came out, and it was made by, I believe his name is Kane Parsons. He's a 20-year-old. He used to, what I'm saying, make little shorts of the Backrooms on YouTube, and it's crazy to think that he's already directing his movie. I believe they asked him when he was like 17 or 18 if he could, direct this movie, and it's becoming a trend where they're reaching out to YouTubers, content creators, and asking them to direct movies. The latest movie, other than this, was Obsession, which was amazing. I got that review on the channel as well. And this movie right here, for the most part, I would say I enjoyed it. This was a pretty good movie from A24 as well. A24, yo, they got the right key. I wonder how many other people are going to try to copy what they're doing in Hollywood and go to YouTubers to direct movies. But yeah, it was from A24. The movie itself I thought was really good. My only gripe for it would be it didn't feel like a horror movie. It just felt like a thriller, I would say, not more so a horror. I was expecting, to be a little scared. Now, not to say there isn't a few moments where caught off guard, a little jump there, here and there, but for the most part, it didn't feel like a horror movie. I love the way they use like the video footage cameras, like the '90s like style camera angles, recordings. It's very similar to like Blair Witch one, which was the best one. The way they did it as well. I know it's kind of overused. You got a lot of movies doing it, but I would say Blair Witch as well as what was the name of that movie I really enjoyed? Chronicles. I would say those were two movies that did the cam footage very well to the point where I enjoyed it. And I would say this movie will be in that category. The cam footage that they have in this movie was done very well. Again, I'm not trying to spoil anything for anybody. But yeah, the cam footage they did was amazing for this film. Other than the fact that it didn't feel like horror, my other only huge gripe is there were some times where there were, conversations between the characters and the dialogue just felt like it was, I don't know, just it wasn't there. It wasn't connected. It wasn't hitting the way I envisioned they probably wanted it to hit. But you got Clark, which is this guy right here on the screen. Man, this is spoiler free. I ain't gonna spoil it for you guys. But yeah, for the most part, the whole beginning of this movie, just learning about the back rooms and everything about it, the creatures, the monsters, everything within the back rooms, that's what really had me like engaged in the movie. Now there are some parts they could have took away, like that scene right there where he's walking down the aisle that you just saw on the screen. We actually had to see every fucking step. So they could have cut some corners, but I guess it kind of build the intensity, the suspense with him walking. But what I'm saying, they could have took some of that parts out. But overall, this was a great movie. Now, when you get to the end, the ending was a little, with the reveal about, one of the creatures. I'm not going to spoil it, but when we get that reveal in the movie, that right there, when it gets to that point, I'm not going to say the movie like dips, but it's not as it didn't have me as engaged as the beginning or the first half of the movie, because just trying to figure out what the back rooms are, the whole mystery about the back rooms, that was pretty good. But once we get to the end, not to say it was bad, but it just wasn't as good as the beginning, everything leading up to that final moment with Clark and, the monster and stuff like that. But overall, I had a great time with this movie, and I highly recommend y'all go check it out. I'm very curious on how this is going to do. I know when I went to the theaters, it was packed, and luckily I got my tickets ahead of time. But when I went to buy it, it wasn't much seats taken. But when I actually, went there today, well, last night, it was packed as hell in there. So I'm imagining it's going to do just as good as Obsession, which is constantly breaking records. But let me know your thoughts for those who have seen it. Try not to spoil it in the comment section for those who haven't. And maybe, depending on how many likes this get, I'll do a spoiler video on it. But I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace.